So you're gonna have to read these if you can, because when I'm taking them down, I'm not gonna be able to see them.
Okay.
What is this not want to stay up? Hey everyone. Oh, sorry, put that back on. So I told y'all that Miss Chrissy will be coming in this week, and this is gonna be her last video. I want you to know that, hey, that she doesn't have any seborrheic dermatitis or plaque psoriasis anymore. She said, how tall am I? I'm not that tall. She's just down a little. I'm only 5'8.5". How long have I been doing hair for? Been doing hair professionally, licensed for 21 years. Hey. Okay, so this is Miss Chrissy. I remember Miss Chrissy, everybody's favorite scalp. But y'all haven't seen her in more than a year, because for a whole year, she hasn't had any kind of eruptions or dandruff going on at all. So we did just put a sew-in in. She's had the sew-in in for 3 months, and today we're taking it down. So all of those other videos, if you remember, were after she removed her sew-in, and she had like the thick scales and thick patches everywhere, and that's not the case anymore. We have no dandruff. We have no skin irritations. Her skin is right back normal, like your skin, like my skin. Someone said, how did it heal? I wanted her here because I want her to answer some of the questions also.
Actually, I had to basically learn what worked for my body. I had a lot of toxins in my body, bad eating. So that was one thing that I will say I benefited the most from, you know, working with Karla, is that we would each week, or when I would get my hair done, would assess, you know, what did I eat? It could be fried foods. I don't eat a lot of fried foods anymore. I pretty much, it's all greens and vegan, and I had to manage my stress too. Stress was the biggest trigger of the psoriasis and product that I was putting in my hair. So we went on a lot of natural products. Is that what you were saying, Karla? Mm-hmm. A lot of natural products, and I just had to watch what I put in my body. Sugar was the biggest thing. Sugary drinks, sodas, all that's gone.
So after a sugar rush, she would break out really bad. I remember she went to the fair one time, like 2 years ago, and she was like, what did you eat? You had like a funnel cake, and you were like, I feel like my scalp is going to be crazy. And true enough, right after that, her scalp kind of went crazy. Mm-hmm. So in her words, sugar was her biggest culprit.
Yeah.
Sugar and stress. Stress was a huge one too.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, it's been almost a year since she's been on camera, but she's come back several times since last year, and I just didn't have anything to record. I did record maybe like 20-second clips each time just to kind of show that you weren't experiencing anything, and I never uploaded those. But like today, I'm telling you, there's nothing to record either. Let me get you closer. So we have, you see I'm taking them down, and there's nothing. There's nothing, you guys. Look at these edges. You still have some discoloration from how bad it was. You remember her skin here after she had did that, after, what was the doctor's, whatever that was that the doctor had that had completely almost destroyed her whole hairline. Like all of this was gone. All of this was gone.
I remember the texture too.
And the texture was really bad. Like I said, it was like elephant skin. I hope you don't, please don't take offense to that.
No,
but it was almost like elephant skin. And now it's different. Like she's back, y'all. She's quote unquote normal again. And it didn't have anything to do with the medicines that she had been prescribed. Now, let me say this too, because we went through 3 years of prescriptions. Mm-hmm. So she didn't stop taking prescriptions because I told her to stop taking the prescriptions. She stopped taking prescriptions because that last time it inflamed her scalp so bad. We just said, you know what? If this is what happens with the prescription, let's try our luck without it. So she said the #1 product that she was putting on her scalp was the
CBD.
It was CBD and cocoa butter. Mm-hmm. Pure cocoa butter, not cocoa butter mixed with anything, just cocoa butter and CBD. And she said that's when she started actually really noticing that the inflammation was calming down. But I did say 10 minutes. Hey y'all. So you got 10 minutes to ask us anything, 10 minutes to ask her anything, and we're just kind of want to talk to you while I'm taking her braids down for her install. We're getting ready to install some more hair in, and she is, honey, her hair is grown out. It's super thick, it's full, it's not shedding. Somebody said something about a silk press. I don't do silk presses. Yes, her scalp is very healthy. This is 3 months, and you just saw she got a little debris on there, but that's normal for taking the sewing down. I'm proud of her. I'm happy. I'm excited. It's almost like a life-changing, I shouldn't even say almost, because it is, right?
It is.
It's definitely life-changing. Corpse husband I used to heal, or Head and Shoulders. I don't know what this is. Well, Head and Shoulders, that didn't work for you?
All that, it changed the texture of my hair and it dried my hair out.
Yeah, Head and Shoulders makes your hair really, really dry. How has meeting Karla changed your life?
Oh my gosh. I love Karla. I'm telling you, I promote her. I talk about her. She's a blessing, because when I first had scalp psoriasis, before I came to visit her, I had it for about a year, and I was ashamed to go to a beauty salon. And when I met her, she took me in. We assessed it. We walked this journey together, and I will always love her. She's been a blessing to me.
And she gives me gifts too. Wow. Yeah, I'm not a dermatologist. Y'all know how much school I gotta go to be a dermatologist?
Right.
I don't have any desire. But yeah, this has been fun. Miss Christy was my very first client that had that much dandruff, and it just kind of, I was excited every time she came. I was looking forward to it. I would make sure my schedule was clear so I could have her all to myself. And then when she let me record for the first time, that's when everything changed for me. Because at first it was just something that I like to do. And then when she let me record, that's when I met all y'all. Because I had no idea that there was a whole community of people that were either experiencing this, entertained by it, disgusted by it, or reminiscing about something that you did with your grandparents earlier on in your life. So I'm just happy that her story and her journey touched so many other people. Thank you. I'm trying to be good with the craft, you know. I don't try to cause any problems. Her hair is easy. Miss Chrissy's hair, she has a beautiful grade of hair. And usually people with dandruff, with seborrheic dermatitis, they all have beautiful hair. It's because your scalp is producing so much oil, but your natural body wants its own natural oils. Mm-hmm. So because it's producing a lot of oil, it's also activating that follicle and making it grow a lot faster. But it's almost a double-edged sword because when oil sits on the scalp, it just turns hard. Just like if you spill oil on your counter and walk away for 3 days, when you come back, it's hard. So you just want to make sure you're moving that scalp oils around. You love seeing me scalp scratch. Girl, I love scratching them. And I told you I do have a new client. She came last week for the first time. And her scalp is almost like Miss Christy's was. It was almost. So we removed all of that without the cameras. And she did promise me that she will let me record next time. So you guys are going to be in for a good treat. You can have a new client that you get to meet. And she's a sweetie pie too. She's not getting weaves or anything, but she's still got some great dandruff. You said your hair is thinning around the edges. What can you do to regrow your hair? Well, what did you do to make it fall? What did you do, if you can remember, that made it start thinning? I say the best thing would be to probably do some cocoa butter, CBD, and rub it in. Like, just rub it. Increase the blood circulation, activate that follicle. Just rub it lightly. You want to make sure that blood is circulating good around there. Now, some of these questions are coming up and they're disappearing really fast. So I can't read it all. I'm so sorry. So we're on 9 minutes now. And I did say that I was going to have this up for 10 minutes so I can kind of get my client out of here. We're going to braid her back up and we're going to do her install. So this video that I upload this week, I'm probably just going to record her installation. So sorry all the dandruff people, but you're going to get a weave video this week. That's all I got for this week. So I'm glad you guys got a chance to see Miss Christy again. Hold on, let me part this so I can show y'all parted It's gotten bad. Scalp psoriasis has really gotten bad. Yeah, a lot of times when you have psoriasis as a kid, like you're still eating the things that your parents are feeding you. Mm-hmm. So if your body is reacting to those things, you can't help it. You're just eating what's given to you. But when you get older, you still like those things. And now you're able to choose what goes in your body. So I think that it's time for you to step back and take a look at your diet. If you're an adult and you still have psoriasis, then it's something that you can probably do diet-wise. Listen, illness starts in the body. What comes on outside of the body is a byproduct of what's going on inside the body. So it's not a whole lot we can do topically that's going to... Every time I talk, this mask goes down. I'm so sorry. But it's not a lot we can do topically. So I want you to start thinking about healing from the inside out. And that's going to be the best bet to get started with. Just eliminate processed foods, eliminate dairy, eliminate sugary sweet foods. And it's a lot of sugar hidden in certain things. Wine, it has a lot of sugar in it. What else has a lot of sugar? Some fruit has a lot of sugar in it also. Fruit, yeah. So you just want to make sure that you're evaluating the food and you're keeping a food journal. And when you have a food journal and you have a breakout, then it'll be easy to go back and kind of see what you just ate. It sounds redundant writing down all of the food, but at the end of the day, if you want results, you just got to do what you got to do. And I want you to see, I just parted it down the middle. So listen, do you remember it was sitting up flakes this big, like the popped off like popcorn? This was this lady. She said her doctor says dandruff has nothing to do with diet. Well, your doctor said that, but I want you to know that this lady here can tell you firsthand that her entire body changed when she changed her diet, and her skin and her scalp reflected that. So if your doctor said your skin has nothing to do with diet, I think your doctor is excited about writing prescriptions. Y'all know doctors get kickbacks off prescriptions, right? Pharmaceutical companies will offer trips and all kind of freebies to doctors who write prescriptions for their products. So sometimes that prescription is a Band-Aid. You always still want to go get it checked out and you want a professional advice, but at the end of the day, you want to do your research and you want to work for yourself too. So just kind of take matters into your own hands and start healing from the inside. So that's what we have. And I want to say goodbye. I'm going to go ahead and get started with my client, and you guys can find her extension video later on this week. Do I section my hair with dandruff shampoo and conditioner? Now, you don't have to section with dandruff shampoo and conditioner. I would say that a lot of people don't know how to shampoo their hair. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. It's shampoo, possible shampoo, and then condition. A lot of people shampoo, condition, and you don't have to do that. You want to shampoo until it's clean, and then you condition once. But you want to make sure you rinse the conditioner out. A lot of people that have dandruff don't really have dandruff. They just have leftover conditioner residue on their scalps. So as they go off into the week, that dandruff residue will harden and dry up, and it looks like you have dandruff on your scalp, and you really don't. And it's also itchy. So make sure you're rinsing all the conditioner off your scalp. And yeah, always check out your doctors. Always go get a doctor's opinion first. But work on your diet. And this is us signing off. So this is the last time you'll see Miss Christy, unless something happens, which we're hoping nothing happens. And we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining us. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.